Hey everyone, welcome back. If you've just finished Chapter 5 on differentiation, a big congrats to you. That was a tough one, for sure. But listen, now comes the fun part. This chapter, Application of Derivatives, is where all that hard work finally pays off. It's where you get to unlock a real math superpower. So let's get into it.
Okay, so for a second, let's just forget about all the formulas and the x's and y's. I want you to think of this chapter like a quest. We're going to use the skills you just learned to solve some really cool real-world puzzles. And I mean, stuff you actually see every single day. I mean, think about it. You post an Instagram reel and suddenly the views just explode. It's just shooting up, right? Like a rocket. So how does the app know it's going viral at that very second? Is it some kind of magic? Or is there some serious math happening behind the scenes? Or here's another one. You order food on Zomato. Out of like thousands of possible routes, how does the app figure out the one single best path to your door? You know, the one that saves the most time and petrol. That's a huge, huge problem to solve. And here's the big reveal, the secret sauce, the answer to all this. It's not some super secret algorithm locked away in a Google server. It's the math you literally just finished learning. It's all about derivatives. So let's get into your new secret weapon. It's a term you know very, very well, but we are going to see it in a whole new way. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's dy by dx. Look, up until now, you've probably just seen dy by dx as, some formula, something you calculate. But from today, I want you to see it completely differently. Think of it as a tool. A super powerful one. It's a detector for instantaneous rate of change. Not the average change, no, but what's happening right now, this very second. So let's make this super clear. Think of dy by dx as a virality detector for a YouTube short, telling you exactly how fast the views are climbing right now. It's like a speedometer for your Instagram follower growth. Are you gaining 10 followers a minute or 100? For a gamer, it can find their peak performance, and for a business, it can find the exact point of maximum profit. It measures the pulse of change itself. And hey, this isn't some new idea I just came up with. There's this quote, it's actually in your NCRT book, and it just says it all. It says that with calculus as a key, we can explain the course of nature. What does that even mean? It means calculus is the key to understanding how everything in the world works, how things grow, how they change. You literally have that key in your hands now. Okay, so we have this powerful key. How do we actually use it? Well, think of this chapter as your training ground. We're going to give you a toolkit. Or even better, think of it like a skill tree in a game. We're about to unlock 5 core abilities. All right, here they are, the 5 awesome tools in your new kit. First up, we have rate of change. That's your universal speedometer. Next, tangents and normals. This is basically your GPS for any curve. Then we have increasing and decreasing functions, which is your trend analyzer. After that, maxima and minima, your peak finder. And finally, approximation, your quick estimator tool. And I've got the best news for you. Seriously, the hardest part? It's already done. You spent all of Chapter 5 grinding, learning the main skill, how to actually find the derivative. This chapter is just the fun part, learning to use that skill in these 5 really cool ways. It's like you've already built the entire engine. Now we just get to learn how to drive the car. Okay, to make this super simple, let's lay out our game plan, our mission map for the chapter. So you know exactly where we're going, no surprises, just a clear path forward. So here's the map. Now look, your toolkit has 5 tools, which is awesome, but we're going to focus on mastering the 3 most powerful ones first, the ones that are most important for your exams and for, real life. We'll start with rate of change in section 6.2, then increasing and decreasing in 6.3, and we'll finish with the big one, maxima and minima in section 6.4, a clear step-by-step plan. All right, so that was our mission briefing. Before we end this intro, let's just do a super quick recap of everything we just covered. So, what's the main takeaway today? First, all your hard work in differentiation wasn't for nothing. It gave you a super powerful tool, dpydx. Second, dpydx is basically a rate of change detector for anything, from viral videos to company profits. And finally, this chapter is where you learn to use this tool, and we have a clear map to get you there. Simple as that. And I want to leave you with one last thought. From this chapter on, you're not just solving for X anymore. You're doing something much, much cooler.
You're learning to see the patterns behind everything, how things really work. You're basically learning to read the code of the world around you. So, are you ready? Let's begin.